taking a jovial jog to the ring. He has to like what he's seen so far tonight on Summer of Champions 6. We want to remind everybody out there, if you like what you're seeing, please consider contributing via Super Chat. You will get a shout out on the broadcast. Booker T.
The last time we saw Booker T and Rex Andrews in a ring, they were fighting.
And look at this, a shake of the hand and a hug. Booker T acknowledging greatness when he sees it. And I think we're going to hear from him right now.
You guys having a good time? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you guys having a good time? Well, I tell you, I'm having a good time, and I want to thank each and every one of you guys for showing up. You guys are the heart and soul of reality of wrestling. I want to thank everybody that's watching this live right now as well, guys. Streaming on Reality of Wrestling's YouTube channel as well. Give it up. You know, guys, this is a special night. Summer of Champions 6. And you know what? From this point right here, guys, it's just going to get bigger and bigger and better because of all of you guys. So guess what? I thought I'd give you guys a little something different tonight, something special. You guys remember me from being the king of the ring, right? Do you guys remember the most noble king of them all? Do you remember the most majestic king of them all? Yeah. Well, I thought I'd give you guys something special, guys. One of the most majestic tournaments that you have ever seen in your lives. We're talking about this tournament. It's going to start next month, guys. Qualifiers will start next month. And we're talking about, again, the tournament of all tournaments. We're talking about the rise to wrestling royalty right here at Reality of Wrestling. And you know what? You know who's going to be in that tournament? Brian Keith is going to be in that tournament. You know who else is going to be? Mysterious Q, he's going to be in that tournament. Rex Andrews, he's going to be in that tournament. And the winner shall become royalty. Thank you very much.
Well, a major announcement, breaking news here, Brad Gilmore. The rise to wrestling royalty and qualifiers will begin immediately here at the Reality of Wrestling. Exhibiting and bottling that passion from the former King of the Ring himself and two-time Hall of Famer. The Reality of Wrestling just continues to break barriers.
Well, Matt Zapolsky, that is massive, and we already know 3 men who are going to be in that tournament. Brian Keith, Rex Andrews, Mysterious Q, but what happens if Brian Keith and Rex Andrews have this newfound friendship and they meet each other in the tournament? That's the thing about this. No alliances, no friendships, just pure winning, and only one man can rise to wrestling world.
Absolutely. Well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is the main event of Summer of Champions 6. It has been one hell of a night. I think that goes without saying. But what comes next could write headlines around the professional wrestling world. Formerly known as Marcellus Black, now known as Dio Madden, returns to the Reality of Wrestling from NXT in a matchup where he has an opportunity to become Reality of Wrestling champion, and if he does, he will take that title back to NXT. There is, however, one man standing in his way, and Brad Gilmore, that's the final boss. Ruthless Ryan Davidson.
Not only is he the final boss, he is the only Grand Slam champion in reality of wrestling history. He's gone to Japan, he's gone to Canada, he's gone to all 50 states, and he has brought that experience back here to the reality of wrestling. So again, we have Dio Madden, who's trained under Triple H, Shawn Michaels at the WWE Performance Center, and then you have Ryan Davidson, who has that worldly experience. Which one will best tonight? We'll have to find out in our main event.
And you talk about experience. Ryan Davidson has said this before. He's a 15-year overnight sensation. He's worked his ass off for this moment. Tonight, will he retain? We're about to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event, and it is for the Reality of Wrestling Championship.
Well, here he comes, Matt Topolsky from WWE NXT, the man formerly known as Marcellus Black, now known by his new alter ego, Dio Madden.
The last time we saw Marcellus Black, it was at The Last Stand. Now that he has returned, the Shogun of the Row is gone. A new iteration of the man once known as Brennan Williams when he broke into reality of wrestling and trained for that opportunity to take the next step in professional wrestling. As you stated, he has trained under some of the all-time greats, including the Showstopper and Mr. WrestleMania himself. And tonight he will push Ryan Davidson to the limit. These two have history. There is still some unanswered bad blood between the two of them, and the Sultan of Sick is looking to capture the Row title.
There he is, Matt Topolsky. You called him the final boss of reality of wrestling. Those 4 gold chains on the back of his jacket symbolize the 4 different championships he's held here at reality of wrestling. Those 3 patches on the front, places where he's defended those championships. The United States, Canada, Japan. Ryan Davidson is maybe the most well-rounded competitor in reality of wrestling's history, but he's going up against Dio Madden.
Ruthless Ryan Davidson on a podcast a few weeks ago talked about how being the best in Texas was no longer good enough for him. He wanted more. He's hungry for the world to know his name and for him to etch his place in the world of professional wrestling. And Ryan Davidson has also trained under some of the best. And we just lost a living legend a few days ago in Harley Race. Harley Race was one of the people who passed down a ton of knowledge to this man, your reality of wrestling champion. He is ruthless. He is the final boss. He's Ryan Davidson.
I want to thank again everybody who's joining us on YouTube as we go to Ashley Bull for our official introductions for our main events.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. And it is for the Reality of Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Hocomac, Massachusetts, weighing in at 285 pounds, Dio Madden! And his opponent, fighting out of Bel Air, Texas, he's the Reality of Wrestling champion, Ruthless Ryan Davidson!
Matt Topolsky, here we go. Main event, the biggest show in reality of wrestling history, streaming live on YouTube right now. Ryan Davidson, Dio Madden.
There was a time in the career of Ryan Davidson when, although he was absolutely incredible, he would always come up just shy, just short in that main event moment. It happened a lot with the Mysterious Q. The Mysterious Q won the Reality of Wrestling Championship at the very first Summer of Champions. And now here tonight, who is headlining? It's not the franchise, it's not the F-16. It's the man who has become a Grand Slam champion and now unquestionably the cornerstone of this company, Ryan Davidson.
But he's going up against a guy who he has never defeated. This isn't the first time we've seen Dio Madden and Ryan Davidson in a ring together, especially here in reality of wrestling. They've been in the ring together on 3 separate occasions. And guess who came out the victor? Dio Madden, every single time.
Both of these athletes are in very different places in their career today. And you know exactly that statistic that you just threw out there, Brad, has to be in the back of the mind of Ryan Davidson. Surely he has not come unprepared for this matchup here tonight, and it will be exciting to see what he pulls out. The same is true of Dio Madden, who is trying to establish himself in the world of professional wrestling since bursting on the scene in NXT. If he returned to Orlando, if he returned to Full Sail University with the Road Championship, he would make headlines throughout the professional wrestling world.
Absolutely, and what would that mean for all of us at Reality of Wrestling? I don't know, would Ryan Davidson have to go over to NXT and get his rematch? Would Dio Madden be here at every single opportunity that he has? I'm not exactly sure, Matt, but what I do know is that Dio Madden, I think, even though he's the challenger, he has the psychological advantage over Ryan Davidson. The Bear has never really let too many people get into his head. But Dio Madden, like I said, to go back to again, when you get beat every single time by the same person, you start to question yourself. Do I have what it takes to get a 3 count? Do I have what it takes to get a W? And Ryan Davidson is having all those questions in his head.
Davidson is burning. He has an incendiary look on his face. Now Dio Madden going to work. Big shot in the corner, and Ryan Davidson says, I don't know if you've heard, but I am the big man on campus around here now.
And a palm thrust, and now chops to the chest for the champion of the challenger. Again, thank you, Donald Green, for your contribution on YouTube, as this is our main event. And both these men are trying to out-tough each other. Oh! Ryan Davidson outsmarting Dio Madden.
With a gamesmanship early on here, before these two start heading to the championship rounds, into deep water, into those moments where it truly is put up or shut up, with the Reality of Wrestling Championship on the line. Ryan Davidson uses that moment of hesitation there against Dio Madden to take advantage, and now a European uppercut from the champion as he starts to work on a flurry of offense to build momentum in this one.
Some forearm strikes to the dome of Dio Madden. Oh, look at that. Oh, Dio Madden has a lot more size and I believe strength advantage on his side. Dio Madden stands at 6'7" tall. He weighs in at 270 pounds, Matt Topolsky.
You're right, Ryan Davidson rarely finds himself in a situation where he's in the ring with a larger opponent. He loves to impose his will, but here tonight he's going to have to change that strategy, Brad. He cannot outpower, he cannot outstrength Dio Madden.
Shout out to the third wheel on YouTube contributing to the super chat. We appreciate your support.
Second time now that Madden has used that backside on Ryan Davidson. I don't know how effective it really is. I can tell you one thing. It is really ticking off the champion. Lariat there for the challenger. As the brass at NXT look on right now. Trying to take away the Reality of Wrestling Championship from ruthless Ryan Davidson from this company. Ryan Davidson poised to fight like hell to prevent that from happening.
And Ryan Davidson just told the referee, count him out. Ryan Davidson, well, I was about to say Ryan Davidson doesn't care how he wins the match, but now he's joining Dio Madden on the outside.
Davidson, I believe, that changes.
Oh, look at that, right here in front of us.
Look out!
Dio Madden's face bouncing off of the commentary table. Oh, and into the apron. But not only did Dio Madden's face bounce off that commentary table, it bounced off the Reality of Wrestling Championship.
Well, we have had some close calls here tonight. That one certainly ranks up there at number 1. With Ryan Davidson trying to inflict maximum damage on the challenger and put him away and retain here tonight in the biggest moment of his career.
Big shots from Dio Madden. Ryan Davidson's got him by the dreadlocks. Oh. And now the bear. Oh, with a big knee thrust, man.
Ryan Davidson right there, trying to take advantage. Swinging neck breaker on Dio Madden. Davidson into the cover, hooks the leg to retain the Reality of Wrestling Championship. A kick out at 2. And although Ryan Davidson has been poised to strike in this one, you have to believe, Brad, that momentary delay may have allowed Dio Madden to stay in this thing.
Absolutely. Ryan Davidson is still standing tall here, Matt Topolsky. And you got to think the champion likes what's going on in this contest right now. It seems that his strategy and his game plan he had thought up prior to this contest is being executed to perfection. He has Dio Madden right where he wants him, but now Dio Madden trying to fire back. Ryan Davidson able to stop that momentum. And here's a
cover here. 2. And you look at Ryan Davidson, you look at the strategy, and now as this matchup starts to go on longer and longer here, Davidson really believes he can stand and trade with Dio Madden. He's doing it, and it's working for him.
We got to think that 6'7" frame of Dio Madden only can take so much time inside the squared circle. Eventually, the big man's going to get tired. That might be what Ryan Davidson's trying to do. Wear him out, get him to use all of his gas tank, and then come in for the kill.
Well, that's what we talked about earlier when you said Dio Madden has 3 separate victories over Ryan Davidson. Well, that was a Ryan Davidson that was walking around at 30 or 40 pounds heavier. He is leaner and trimmer and in better shape than he's ever been in his career. This is a different animal, a different bear, no pun intended, that you're seeing here tonight.
Well, a big shove and a big lariat from Dio Madden. Oh, and a return shot from Ryan Davidson. It seems as though every time Dio Madden starts to gain some momentum, Ryan Davidson knows how to cut him off with a big knee.
Kick there from the champion. Now Madden on that top rope.
Oh, what is Ryan thinking?
Trying to take advantage here. Look out, look out!
No.
Excellent reversal from the challenger. Coming off that top rope, changing momentum in midair. And the suplex makes it a whole new ballgame. Dio Madden trying to change the face of professional wrestling here tonight.
Triple H himself, the brain behind NXT, would love it if Dio Madden returned with some gold from another promotion.
What an incredible spear. Maximum velocity behind that one that sent Dio Madden into a pencil dive.
Oh, and a Booker T style sidekick.
A Harlem
That could be all.
sidekick there at the World Gym Arena to take away the Reality of Wrestling title. But no. Kick out at the last second.
Both these men down. Dio Madden, Ryan Davidson. You would think the first man to get to a vertical base might have an advantage. And it looks like that's going to be Dio Madden, the challenger, now in control of this contest.
The irony of a moment in which Dio Madden with a Harlem sidekick could have taken away Booker T's Reality of Wrestling Championship away from the waist of Ryan Davidson. It almost happened. Madden now stalking the champion here. Irish whip reversal.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ryan Davidson puts on the brakes. Oh, no! And the official gets a face of size 16 boot. And he is out cold.
The referee, Isaac Bouillon, is down. Dio Madden inadvertently knocked trying to take advantage while Dio was distracted.
Davidson up to that second rope. No, look out, look out!
Oh, sit down slam from the Sultan of Sin. There's no referee, but if there was, we might have a new champion, man. The crowd counted Ryan Davidson out of this match nearly 9 different times.
Davidson now, wait a second, Brad, he's pulling something out of his jacket, out of that vest. He's got those chains, the aforementioned chains wrapped around his hand.
Wait a minute, oh, that chain right to the face.
Ryan Davidson with an Ollie-style knockout here, courtesy of some twisted steel wrapped around his knuckles. Cover here, 1, 2,
and oh no! Dio Madden kicked out Matt Topolsky. We thought Ryan Davidson was going to retain his championship right there. He hit Dio Madden in the dome with some chains.
Dio Madden planned on a lot here tonight. One thing I don't think he planned for was getting a face full of steel chain, and now Ryan Davidson's looking for an encore here.
Ryan Davidson wrapping that chain around his fist. Referee still down. Dio Madden with the big knee.
Big trigger knee strike there. Ryan Davidson was looking for a bear lariat. DDT, center of the ring.
Referee still down. Hold on. What is the Sultan of Sin thinking? He's got the chain in his hand now, man.
Dio Madden. If he connects here and walks out of here tonight with the Reality of Wrestling Championship, it would be the equivalent of a bank robbery. And he just nailed Ryan Davidson.
The referee. No, wait. Hold on. The referee called for the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by disqualification, Ryan Davidson.
Well, really no controversy at all. You don't have to like the fact that the official saw what happened, but Dio Madden on his own tried to strike Ryan Davidson with that chain, connected, and when he turned around, he was caught red-handed. And ruthless Ryan Davidson retains the Reality of Wrestling Championship in a controversial turn of events here in the main event of Summer of Champions 6.
Well, the Bear stands tall, and a win does reflect on his record, but Dio Madden was not defeated tonight. Ryan Davidson, though, can walk out of the World Gym Arena knowing that he is still the cornerstone and still the champion of this company.